They're afraid. They don't know how to renovate it. So like all these little fear factors can be easily resolved and obliviated and knocked out. A couple of things that people complain about in this industry, why they can't get going. They don't know how to find deals. They don't know how to figure the deals out. If they find the deal and figure it out, they can't take it down because they don't have the money. If they take it down, they have the money. They're afraid. They don't know how to renovate it. So like all these little fear factors can be easily resolved and obliviated and knocked out if you just start taking action or partner up with somebody in your area who's already doing the business. Doesn't need to be me, but you need to partner with somebody that could hold you by the hand. You're going to pay one way or another for your education, either by screwing up royally and losing money or by joint venturing with somebody who's going to help you do the deal. I'd rather joint venture and not lose my ass and give up.
So the number one way to fund your flip is contact Billy Alvaro.
Very good. But look, I like that. So you hear all the time, you don't need money to invest in real estate. That is 100% not true. Not true. You do need money, but it doesn't need to be your money.
Look at that play on words.
You know what I'm saying?
It.
Doesn't need to be your money, but you have to look. You're buying properties, 100,000, 200, you have to have the money. You're not getting these houses for free, right? They're not going to donate to the organization of Billy and Nicole. We have to buy these properties.
Yeah. And even if you have your own cash, great. But if you don't and you're borrowing it, you're still it's not free either. You're still gonna have to pay an interest.
But here's the deal: even if you have your own money, you can't grow and scale if you have $300,000. You can do one deal.
Yeah.
Do one deal.
Yeah.
So if you have 2, 3, if you're fortunate enough to have a lot of money saved to invest, good for you, man. Great, actually. I would recommend to you not leveraging all your own money. Keep some in the bank. Put $50,000 or $75,000 down and then borrow the rest. But today, we're going to talk about how to fund your flips if you have no money. What could you do to get into this business and start doing deals? Now, the sources are out there.
Sources are out there.
Sources are out there. I'm not talking about flying sources. I'm talking about the funding sources.
He just doesn't say his R's.
I know.
If it's his R's where they don't belong.
Sources.
Put your sources out there.
Sources.
But then he'll call Belinda in his office Belinda.
Belinda.
She doesn't have an R in her name at all.
In my world, she does.
You took it off a source and you put it in her name. All right, so 8 ways.
Over the radio, I'm going to give this girl a black nose. A black and blue nose.
Black and blue eye.
Black and blue eye. A fat nose and a black and blue eye. All right, so here we go. First, number one way. Well, I shouldn't say this is the number one way.
No,
in no specific order. Yeah. Number one is hard money. Now, what is hard money? Is that hard to extract out of the bank? Hard because it's like a brick? No, it's hard money because you're going to be going to a person or an institution who generally charges higher fees and higher rates. Yeah. Right. Now, generally, with these hard money lenders, they're not going to look at you as an individual, meaning they're not going to look at you for your income. They're not going to look at you for your credit. They're not going to look at you for anything. What they're going to look at is the asset. So hard money is really asset-based lending. The asset is the property, the house that you're going to be buying.